The Red Bull Dual Ascent comp was a race up the 220-metre high Verzasca Dam in Switzerland. 6 pitches of hard climbing awaited the athletes, who were split into teams of 2 to qualify. The aim was to climb the wall as fast as possible, the quickest times getting through to the small final and final. However, a slip meant you had to repeat the pitch or receive a harsh time penalty. So, final day, final race, and it was Domin Skofitz and Jerne Kruder versus Luca Potica and Alberto Gines Lopez. I'm just getting some shots before these small finals, and then the finals comes this afternoon, so just getting ready for that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So we are waiting for the lift to go down to the bottom of the dam so I can check in with the athletes before they start climbing. It's a pretty crazy experience going down there. It's seriously impressive standing at the base and looking up. The wall curves out of sight above your head. So there we go, just like that, I'm on the athlete platform, except the athletes aren't turning up for like another hour or something, so I'll chill. That's the athlete platform bit done. Now to head back up as quickly as possible to the top of the wall to film some of them, well, coming up. Right, made it back to the top of the wall. I think the guys have just got underway, so I'm gonna run around to a point where I can actually see something to film and then check out who's winning. So it's Luca and Alberto on the right, and then Domin Skofitz and Jerne Kruder on the left of the route. So that's the race. It's underway. Let's check it out. Pitch 1 was an easy 6C, but with some delicate moves. We joined the action at the end of the pitch, with Domin and Jerne ahead. Well, blink and you miss it, pitch 2 done, but it is really, really close at the moment. So lane on the left is winning by maybe 10 meters at the moment, but right is still there. So those guys are gonna have to put some power down. And also, of course, if they fall off, they're in trouble. So it's a game of tactics as well as pure speed. Nearing the top of pitch 3 now. Jerne and Domin still ahead, still about 10 meters. People are keeping it tight, but there is a jump coming up. This dyno looks easy, but it caused more than a few people to have a moment up on the wall during qualifying. Halfway through, pitch 3 done, everyone made the jump successfully, and that means that Domin and Jerne are still ahead, still maintaining that lead as we move on to pitch number 4. Pitch 4 was techie. A special feature in the middle, which I'll tell you more about in a minute, and crimps so small it was hard to see them with the naked eye. On pitch 4 there's a crack, and it's interesting to see how the different athletes do it. The more comp guys tend to sort of elevate it, adore it, or lay back it. Loving way of Alberto's bumping his way up through that crack. Quite a comp style. Not the most efficient, but certainly good to watch for the spectators. Jerne timed that well. He waited till Alberto was right at the belay before getting going. But does that mean he's rested enough? Is he going to overcook it on the wall for the next 2 pitches? Because they're set in such a quick time. I think it's half an hour with 2 pitches to go. It's by far the fastest, so incredible from everyone.
The pace had been relentless, and with 2 pitches to go, you could see fatigue kicking in.
So I've made myself into the final waiting area for the media, which means the athletes get to come directly up underneath us. Exciting final pitch, and it's been made harder overnight, so who knows what's going to happen.
Domin and Jerne were still ahead, but endurance fitness was about to play its part.
Haydi Dom! Haydi! Oh!
It is so close now, almost neck and neck. It's all going to come down to who can stay on the wall. Is anyone going to fall on this final pitch and get a time penalty?
Jerne gave it everything, but that final tweaked pitch just proved too much on the day.
So Jerne's just fallen off, which is a big deal because it means he's got to reclimb the pitch. Luca's at the top of his route, so that means if Alberto can climb it quicker than Jerne, who's going to have to reclimb it, then they win. So it's all changed on the final pitch.
Alberto did what he had to do and made it clean through the last pitch. Him and Luca had timed it perfectly, keeping a little bit in the tank for that final push.
What a finish. Alberto and Luca taking victory at the very last pitch. Crazy, crazy scenes. Hope you can hear me okay. That's the end of the Red Bull Dual Ascent.
It feels amazing. Like in the first pitch, I was probably too slow, and we were talking in the top of every pitch, like, okay, just go slow, like don't take too much risk, and probably they are going to win, but they are faster than us, so just climb a little bit slower and just a bit safer probably.
Domin, what was it like for you working with Jerne, someone you normally compete against, to have this crazy experience on the side of the Verzasca Dam?
Yeah, first I would say I'm proud of Jerne. Still, he put all out, so I'm really happy what he done. Unfortunately, he didn't finish the last pitch. Otherwise, we would have them for sure. But that's how it is, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and yeah, we definitely put all in. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't play out, but we had lots of fun though, and yeah, we're proud we put all in.
Well, that's it. Done for the Red Bull Dual Ascent. That was an idea that was 5 years in the making, an enormous multi-pitch route up this dam in one of the most beautiful parts of Switzerland. I reckon this format's going to return. Thank you to Red Bull for having us. Make sure you guys check out all of the content that we've been shooting throughout this weekend, and I'll see you soon.